RCB has lost against Rajasthan Royals in the eliminator of IPL 2024. Pretty average batting display, not that great a bowling unit in general, and disastrous fielding effort, except Virat probably sums up yesterday's match in true sense. RCB never really looked the team which came 6 games unbeaten, which won 6 games on a trot. They never looked the same team. At times they seemed out of sorts, at times they seemed lack of ideas, probably fatigue was also catching up on them. This needs to be, this was one of the year which RCB fans was actually thinking probably this can be RCB's year, probably this would be the first time that they would see their team lifting the IPL trophy, but then that wasn't meant to be. That wasn't meant to be. Probably these kind of junctures do come in between where you are on a roller coaster ride, where you are actually winning, smashing each and everything that comes your way, but the game that you so long lived for, probably that game is so tough to get past. Actually one of those games where you just feel like you have to do everything you can possibly to win this tie, and then you simply can't, because that takes a toll on your body, right? 6 games unbeaten, 6 matches you have given your all, and then someday or the other, that thing, that pressure, that helplessness, that fatigue finally comes into play. You are playing a game every couple of days. One of those things what IPL also needs to think about, BCCI actually needs to think about, that you can't ask players to play a game of cricket every single day of the year. You can't be expecting your players to play 180 matches total in 365 days. That's like every couple of days you are playing a match. How can you expect your players to be in the top level, to be actually steady and ready to play a game of cricket every single day of the year? How can you expect that? It's inhuman, right? I do blame I equally do blame BCCI for this outing, because the players were looking fatigued. If you see their face, probably not everybody is a Virat Kohli, right? Probably not everybody has that audacity, has that zeal in them to actually go out there and thrash every opposition that comes their way. Not every club, not every franchise, not every team has that Virat Kohli in their ranks, and every player is not a Virat Kohli also. I'll just go straight to the review. I'll just brief out whoever hasn't watched yesterday's match. Probably I'll just be giving a thorough review of what happened. Rajasthan Royals won the toss. They asked Royal Challengers Bangalore to bat first. Virat and Faf came out. What a blinder of a catch to get rid of Faf. It was a stunner. Then Virat Kohli also looked pretty much, he was playing well. He was actually timing the ball, but then you can't expect Virat to perform and get you through every single day, every single game. You can't expect a Virat Kohli to come up and perform, right? He played 33, a small cameo of 33 in 4 overs, 24 balls he played. Then Glenn Maxwell was is terribly out of form. I'm not sure why he is still being played. I know Will Jacks is not there, but then you need to have a backup idea, right? To if these players are not able to perform to that level, to that pedigree, you need to have a backup idea as well on what you need to do if your players are not able to perform that way. You need to have a backup player as well. Glenn Maxwell has terribly been out of form. After Glenn Maxwell came Lomro. Dinesh Karthik was out on the very first ball, but DRS somewhat helped him. But then he wasn't getting that getting that fluency in his game. He wasn't getting that strive in his game. Probably he was trying to take a couple of quick singles. He was trying to get his body heated up, but then he wasn't able to connect yesterday night. That can happen definitely. Age is also not on his side, so age is also catching up on him. So that definitely can happen. Lomro was a performer who was actually hitting the ball quite well, but then he also got out in a very good time. So this way, we scored around 172, which meant RR Rajasthan Royals had to score 173, which was pretty much average, honestly speaking. 172 in this kind of flat deck is surely not a score that you would be very confident about. Probably we were just a couple of 20 runs short, and that too with this bowling lineup. Definitely we should at least score 210 every single match. Otherwise, this bowling lineup surely won't be able to save you on any day. On any fucking day, they won't be able to save you. That is how terribly this bowling lineup is. That is how terrible this bowling lineup has been in general in our RCB's history. They haven't ever focused on their bowlers. I'm not sure what is it. See, batsmen win you games, but bowlers will win you IPL trophies, will win you championships. So that is for the written, right? You need to understand. You need to invest in your bowlers as well. Definitely a Virat or a Faf or ABD or Gale or Watson or whoever is a player, definitely they will win you games. But they will want to, at least if you are not having a season of the likes of 2016 in Virat, where Virat smashed 960 runs, probably no batsman would be able to actually take you that far single handedly. Nobody will be able to, honestly speaking, with all due respect to each and every batsman out there. But then Rajasthan Royals came up a pretty average bowling lineup, right? Nothing much. Siraj has also been somebody who has gone away for a lot of runs. Like he also couldn't actually get his team that far. He was also not that helpful. So honestly speaking, a very hapless bowling lineup. Ferguson was pretty much okay. He was, but then when we were needing around, when they needed actually 12 of 2 overs, probably we just got out Parag and Hitmaier in the last over by Siraj. So probably he should have bowled some good balls. Probably if we could have just secured a couple of more wickets, who knows what would have happened. But then that wasn't meant to be. Ferguson was also pretty bad. Siraj wasn't up to the mark despite his last overseas. Throughout the season, he hasn't been that great. Karan Sharma has been terrible. Dayal has honestly been. See, I know that I'll face a lot of backlash for saying this, but Dayal is not a bowler you would ideally want to see in an IPL game. Like he is not of that pedigree, honestly speaking. With all due respect, Maxwell wasn't given the ball. Not much, honestly, to discuss. With this loss. It's done for the year, for the season. Probably we will be coming next season, but then mega auction is there. I would just request, I would just pledge to the IPL franchisee, I would just pledge to RCB in general, I would just pledge to the RCB management. Please start focusing on your bowlers. Bowlers are equally more important. Bowlers win you championship, batsmen win you games. A like of Virat Kohli or Faf or ABD can just win you games. But then if you are having a strong bowling lineup where you can easily defend of the scores of 150 or 160, honestly speaking, that is far better than having 10 Virat Kohlis in your team. Honestly speaking, with all due respect. So that is what. Please start focusing on your bowlers. RCB management, please, if this video reaches to you, RCB management, please do make sure you actually start focusing on your bowling lineup, because bowlers will win you championships. Nobody, no batsman in the world can win you IPL trophy if you are not having a bowling lineup. This bowling lineup actually should be at least getting 230 to defend. Otherwise, they simply won't be able to win you any single day of the match. They won't be able to, because they don't have that pedigree. So it's a request to the RCB management. Please start focusing on your bowlers as well. And that's it for the season. I hope you like the video. Kindly do like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And also do make sure you subscribe to the channel, because it just helps us stay motivated, right? Cheers, bye, thanks.